Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The give, it's Davis. Runs through the tackle. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Could be an outie. Ripping through the defense. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Right on the money. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got a man. It's Young. Made a defender miss. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He's taking the shot. Brings it inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in point.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back. You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Young. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Maybe a crease. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the +42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pocket breaking down. He sacked. This defense all over him. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Runs through a tackle. And runs through another one. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 4 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Buckeyes, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Chapel Hill. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical.
The Noles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
To the air on second down. Pressure coming. Oh, he got loose. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on second down. Gets rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. Hard-hitting tackle.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. There's the pressure. At the 40, there he goes. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for a huge play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Great job by the QB just avoiding a negative play. I know you don't come away with a big completion, but he should have got sacked. I don't know how he was able to get out of that. Great individual effort by him.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Need. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to pass. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal getting them tackled to the ground.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Touchdown, UNC! They take the lead here in the second half. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David. Snags it, and there's running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front. So
got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, North Carolina. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability in that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Now adjusting. Fires on the move. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Tar Heels come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. Wiggles free. On the move, he fires. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Off play action. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Bring in the Heat. Going to try to get it himself. Just plowing ahead. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Rush is on him. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Snap in the shotgun. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Mosley. He'll work his way down to the 28. First and 10 coming up. Wants to throw it again. Quick completion on the out route. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, UNC! And the route is on. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
With that last touchdown, they were...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Steps away. Working that left side. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in with Coach Alex Mortensen before the game. He told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues.
The Golden Bears will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tar Heels offense will go on the attack first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Still running at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, North Carolina! Talk talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hauls it in. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it and runs it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're...
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up.
Lost 1 deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far.
North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. 2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. It's caught. Oh, what he smashes his way through again. He is in. Touchdown, UNC. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And when the man behind center has it going the way he has so far, you are feeling good. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the out.
There's a crease. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Need. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. The Tar Heels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To the air on first down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Release to the back. It's complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. North Carolina will call it second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Dances away to buy time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
Have yourself a day, young fella.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Dragged down after working his way. Those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got.
Maybe some room here. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They've built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Wall?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Need. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. And it's a sack. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Quick step and go. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This game all but decided. Let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback? They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Here's Carr to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Sampson. They make... This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Young. Open field on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UNC!
That is how you make a quarterback look.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback floating away from pressure. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own
Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
It's just so nice to have a signal guy who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a connection. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Tar Heels, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for an open area to his left. Turns it loose. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Mosley. Runs through a man, he might have space. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Now, you always want to...
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll pull it down. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. Move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! A great catch and run for 6. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Pulls it in. Turning it on. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback running on the draw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to correct.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. It's on target and complete. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Watson. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Wide open downfield. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
That's caught. It's Davis. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Working that left side now. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Demon Deacons use their second timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He finds a soft spot in the... It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 300.
Glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, checking in with Coach Alex Mortensen before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key.
And the Tar Heels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses to 40. Gets down, and like they say. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Pocket breaking down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside, it's Davis. Breaks the tackle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll run play action. On target. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. He'll set up to throw. The screen, he can go. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
QB draw. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to beat the D deep. Finds a man on the right. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. The Tar Heels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Now sliding to his left. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman.
Ball is loose. And he was able to get back on top of it. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. He's guided us up, and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And coming into this football game, man, watching this guy's tape, he's such a complete quarterback, and Reese talked about him early in the game, but he's showing this defense. A lot of times, it takes some time to catch up to the game speed, but doing it with his legs, like finding ways to continue to scramble like you just saw, to get those extra first downs, to get this defense a little bit tired, man, he can do a little bit of everything.
Gets loose in the middle. Touchdown, UNC! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this week. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Finds his man. It's Need. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Gets open down the middle. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock. adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The run inside. It's Jones. Found a little bit. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Need. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Keeps it on the draw. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Starts to scramble to the left. He's going to let one go back to the middle.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tar Heels! If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
And, man, that is the hard part about playing defense nowadays. It's not the first play. It's the second play that you have to react to. It's a pass. Everybody's playing pass, but he has the ability to do that. And we've seen him do it today already. Just take off, make things happen. Now the QB over 100 on the day, and his legs, they're a problem.
Get it out on the screen. Nice move. Made him miss again. Makes a grab and room to run. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now. Quarterback
keep. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him?
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. And the QB has more than had his way just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the option. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina! Great job by the back on the option. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Man, this has been a...
North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And what a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they snags it, and he's open. Lowers those pads. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And the Tar Heels come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. Finds a man on the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Flips it out on the screen. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab on the left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? It hasn't always been pretty all season long, yet they've continually found ways to win each and every week.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity.